Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Rest of today's video, it's Tuesday. On Tuesdays, I try to test my palate, and there's no better way than a mystery beer, and this one's courtesy of Ross. Thanks so much, Ross. I really appreciate it. I did pretty well on last week's. That was courtesy of Ty. I knew it was a fruited, lighter beer. I'd said grapes, and it was blueberry, so it was pretty good. It was a good B. So I'm hoping to do even better on this one. So let's see. Ross sent two. One was a 16 ounce and then one was a 12 ounce. And I think just because this one was a bigger format, I'm like, oh, let me try that one. All right. So got almost 2 fingers ahead. I mean, it looks like it could be a New England style IPA, but it's so orange. The head's not too okay. So I got fruit on the brain, right? So I'm like, or could this have some sort of, fruit addition? That's how you got it, almost a vibrant orange color. But definitely, I've seen New England style IPAs this color. It's a little too thick for a wit. Okay, so that's where my head's at now. Some of that head's going down. Relatively compact bubbles as they're going down. It's getting a little bit bigger, a little bit more soapy looking on the top. All right, let's see about the aroma. Mango, citrus, mostly orange, peach. Bigger tropical, guava, papaya. Not overly ripe stuff, but but it's there. Okay, so it's fruity that way. I think that was big peach for sure. I mean, I've had beers that did not have the addition of fruit that smelled like this, but it's kind of like, if I'm being honest, it's borderline. Is it just from hops or is there a fruit addition? It's not as obvious as that one I did last week. Where I'm like, no, this has a fruit in it. And the game was more of just figuring out what the fruit or fruits, but it ended up being one fruit. Yeah, it's interesting. All right. It smells really good. I should also say that. Sometimes you get so trying to guess what it is and the style and all that. You forget to say if the stuff is pleasant or unpleasant. Really nice aroma. Whoever made this it smells fantastic. Inside a glass. Cheers. Thanks again, Ross. Hope you're doing well. This is a nice... All right, so I wish this was a little colder because being mystery beers, and you never want a heads up, right? So I just had it in my 55-degree fridge, my stout fridge essentially, because you don't want them too cold where it's masking some of the flavors and aromas, right? But this is a beer that typically I would want to start earlier. Great mouthfeel. It has some bitterness. It's pithy as I'm talking now, so it has that citrus thing like I got in the aroma for sure. Yeah, peaches and oranges. Some other tropical stuff. I don't get pineapple, kiwi, so it is a little bit more that guava, papaya thing. It tastes really good. I'm thinking this is a double IPA. If it seems Citra-y because I get some of the mango, the peach, and the orange that I usually get from Citra. But yeah, it's really, just look at that lace. Look how beautiful of a beer this is. Again, I don't know if the brewery would ever watch this video, whoever made this beer, but man, this is really tasty. But yeah, it's got the body and feel and all that of a double IPA, but I think this is a little high alcohol. I'm guessing 8.5% double IPA. I don't think there's anything added to it. I don't think there's any fruit or anything added to it. And if it does say any hops on the can, I'm going to say I think Citra would be one of them, or the only one. But yeah, let's get into it. And we know that the only reason people send mystery beers is to watch the person struggle to unveil it. Because there's all the anticipation. You just want to see how right or wrong you are. And then it's like, look at them struggle. Ha ha ha. All right. Oh. Ooh, okay. Well, okay, so there's some good Okay, I did some stuff very well, and then something I'm kind of mad at myself about. I'm glad I hung on the Citra. That's a huge plus for me. It's Citra and Mosaic, though. Mosaic, back in the day, I got a lot of blueberry. Lately, Mosaic hasn't been kicking out as much berry as it used to for me. Hazy IPA. So it just repeats itself. But it is just an IPA, and it's 6.9%. So I'll take the hit on that, thinking it was a double IPA with more heft at 8.5. However, I will say this: this drinks up. So it's called Beezer, and the brewery is Old Irving. I think I had Old Irving before. Cool can art, by the way. We talk about it with like a triple IPA, right? It better drink bigger, or why does it have more alcohol, more calories, etc., more cost, probably higher cost, obviously. And then sometimes you get a double IPA, and it's like, man, this drinks up. An IPA can drink up. I'm going to say this drinks up. I was still wrong. I'm going to say I'm going to give myself a B plus on this one, but because I have the luxury of tasting this, and trust me, this drinks up. And it wasn't that I was tasting alcohol; it just drinks bigger than an IPA. So well done, because that's what you want, right? I mean, in my opinion, if you can get a pale ale that drinks like an IPA that drinks like a double IPA that drinks like a triple IPA, I mean, that's winning to me. So well done to the brewery there. But yeah, I'm gonna give myself. I think this is a B plus. I think I can put. It's definitely a B. I think I can put the plus sign. But what do you guys think? That's what's more interesting. Description or comment section below. Make sure you tell me how you think I did. You can just put the letter rating you think, or you can better evaluate, or maybe you've had this beer before and you have thoughts. Anything. Oh, thanks again, Ross. I really appreciate it. Anything, everything. Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews of both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.